All right, what is up, YouTube? So this will be my last time, really touching on penny stocks because I really don't like talking about them because they put you in certain situations where people actually want to invest in them and they become bag holders and usually they lose most of their money. Or people, they see a hot stock and they just want to play it and usually, that outcome is them losing money. So anytime, we get it put in a position to where it's like a 50-50 chance or, we might win, might lose type of situation. We definitely want to step away from there and focus on easy growth. So as you know by now, the market is definitely in rally mode. And like I tell you guys always, we always want to focus on growth stocks. So that's pretty much what we want to buy. So on dips, we definitely want to jump into those. So let's go ahead and see how the portfolio is doing. And, we're going to see how much we're up. All right, so we're up about 10 grand on the XIV position because it became really volatile after that French election vote. Like I said, I will keep holding this position. The next stop probably will be $80, and after 80, we'll go to $100. But we see it bottom at $62. A lot of people, they really can't focus on, long-term growth because for some reason, people are still buying into the hype that you need to buy short-term stocks, to become rich. But typically that is not true. There's different ways to become rich, and there's other ways to become rich as well, rather than using the stock market. So this should be one source of income, rather than your primary source of income. So as we see here, we're up about 10 grand on the position. What made me buy is because we did chart analysis on it, and we see how let me go ahead and open up that chart. So like I said, we're not going to talk. We're not going to focus on any crappy penny stocks, anything like that. We're definitely focusing on growth. So we see the stock is up about 10% just about. We see that the bottom was right here. I told you guys what gaps up must gap down. What gap down must gap up. So as we see another gap. We see a gap right here, and then we see another gap right there. As you see how easy it is to read these stocks, once you have a clear understanding of technical analysis. And that's all you need. Like, a lot of people are promoting that you need to, play these penny stocks and things like that. But typically, you really don't need this to be up 10% betting on the market strength. Come on now. I mean, like I said, I bought market strength when it was definitely weak. And as you see, my position is definitely decreasing. But I really don't care because this position will be open for a while. I don't look to sell any shares anytime soon. So, if we can break out of 75, the next step is 80, and after 80 is 100. Like I said, we want to bet on market strength because historically we see that the market goes up no matter what. The market could crash; it's still going to go back up. So we're betting on easy growth plans. We see XIV up 9%, and the market is the Nasdaq is definitely hitting all-time highs. And as you just watch and see that. A lot of people that are promoting, these penny stocks, you must do this, you must do that. They really don't have a long-term strategy because they want to sell you, or they want you to buy what they're selling. So that way, it'll always be an illusion to make it seem like you're making money, but in reality, you're just buying what they're selling, and that's making them rich, but it's not making you, it's not making you any money. So until we can actually realize that. A lot of people will still be stuck on this penny stock crap, but after we get off of penny stocks and focus on stocks that actually grow over time, that's when we can see some actual gains, and that's when we can do over 100% in the market for the year. So you have to find these growth stocks no matter what. We see Honeywell is definitely coming down, $29.92. I see a break 130. This is definitely a stock that is worth over $150. Like I said, we do, the 30 increment rule, and as you see, we're really heavily overbought at 72. So this definitely needs to get checked down before I actually step in and buy it. I was listening to the conference call, and when we listen to conference calls, we want to have a long-term view on the stock, and that's exactly what I have for the stock. It's definitely a long-term view, and I might go ahead and snag up the dividend since they are paying one out. And I might show you guys exactly how to snag up a dividend. Definitely, sell the stock. So let's say they declare the dividend. So we're gonna see when is the time to buy it. Okay, so the dividend is payable on June the 9th. But let's see, record shareholder on the close of May 19th. So you need to have shares by May 19th to actually receive this dividend of 60 cents a share. So we want to focus on stocks that grow over time. And as we see, the stock has been, kind of topsy-turvy, but as you see, it definitely does grind out an actual profit. So as we see over a 3-year view, let's check it out. We see over a 3-year view, definitely paying out dividends, increasing dividends actually, and the stock is still, churning out more profits. So I know a lot of people, you're still on that penny stock mindset. We got to get you out of there, and we have to get you to focus on, actual stocks that grow over time, because a lot of people are still focused on that crap. And as we see, CUDA is definitely going back up. We see, it's moving with the market. It's up about 3 cents. It's definitely kind of weak. There's not a lot of buyers still jumping in there. We see that the penny stock that we did have, it's back at 0002. This is our original buying price. So what I wanted to do in my portfolio, I wanted to show you guys exactly, these penny stocks that you buy and how you can easily lose money or how you cannot get out of the position. So this is definitely one. HIPH. This is definitely a promotion. I bought it on the promotion day, and as we see, the stock has not moved yet. It's trading 0001, 0002. Now I know you think this is the easy way to double your money, but excuse me, the only way for you to go ahead and buy the shares is if let me go ahead and make that visual for you guys. The only way you can buy shares is at 0.0002. You cannot buy shares at 0.0001. This is the only way you can sell that. So that's just that's a illusion that's going on with 000 or sub-zero plays. So I definitely want to make this video, before I went to class, show you guys exactly how to grow your account over time and not even touch not one penny stock, right? So we see we're up about 10% on a day alone with this betting on market strength. Now, I know the market will definitely fall back down, but this is definitely a long-term play for me. So on the next pullback that the stock does get, I will go ahead and snag shares, and I will hold this for long-term all throughout the year, because I definitely believe that the market will get stronger over time, and historically that shows to be true. So, you can definitely keep playing these penny stocks. You can actually invest in growth names that's going to make you money over time, because a lot of people, they like to suck you in, so that way, you can become bag holders for them. At the same time, making it think like, you're going to get money at some point in time, when really, they're sucking your account dry, because, they're getting you to buy whatever they're selling. That's typically how this scam keeps working. Once people, like I said, once people are able to realize that, that's when, everybody will snap out of it. And, you'll see what these scammers are, in real life. They can't produce, long-term returns. They can't trade. Because they're always getting people to go ahead and bid up the price for them, rather than playing a stock that's hot, or playing a stock that shows some technicals. They go ahead and make up their technicals by stock manipulation, and that's typically what happens there in those group chats when people all focus on one stock, especially if you get a large group of people. So we see here up about 10 grand. Like I said, guys, this will definitely be well worth the wait if you just hold it. This thing will definitely pierce 100. We might see 100 next year. But simply, when I start to invest, I look for next year instead of looking for, the next 3 months, because that's typically how you have to look at stocks. You can't look at them for, the next day or the next week. We want to look past that and go all the way to 2018, 2019, 2020. We want to focus on the future, investing for the future, not investing for the now, not investing for 3 weeks, not doing any of that. So the growth strategy will definitely be very helpful for you guys. So you see, I still have green right here. I was really down about, about 3 grand right here. So I really didn't care, because I knew the market would, it'll grow stronger over time. And as you see, exactly what it did. Berkshire Hathaway, it's still going to take some time for that thing to run back up. Chesapeake, like I said, the oil and gas cycle, that is definitely restarting itself. And we see Barracuda Networks. This is definitely a stock that's fallen last week on, I would say, really good earnings, but at the same time, it was less than last year's earnings. And we see Ford here. We see Ford is definitely oversold in an oversold position, as SPU was definitely a scammer pick that, that these group chats, they trade stocks, and, they typically get these things bid up. And that's typically all you see here. So that's all I want to leave you guys with. Like I said, you want to study, you want to, do your homework for your own. You want to be able to understand that the market is definitely going to go up over time. you invest in quality names, you will definitely see profits. So you don't have to, put your money in shitty companies or in, horrible companies or in those companies where you think, bankruptcy is definitely inevitable. So we want to, like I said, focus on growth, and you will definitely see returns over time, and you will definitely beat out any of these penny stock or stock market gurus like they claim to be, and they only trade penny stocks. I understand that they provide a level of volatility that you do like, but at some point you're going to have to stop, or once your account gets big enough, it's going to be hard for you to go ahead and take advantage of that volatility, because you really have to watch out for the time zone, because a lot of people, they usually leave out of the trade at about 9:30 or an hour and 30 minutes after the trade has been started. So, or the trading day has been started. So that's something to think about for you guys. Other than that, that's all I have. I will definitely be back if the market does fall, but hopefully the market does fall. My next position will be Honeywell. So, yeah, that's about it. Make sure you guys are looking at long-term positions. I know earnings for technology companies are definitely coming up this week, so we want to pay attention to that. We want to go ahead and focus on the XLK, the technology sector. So just in case, Apple or not, excuse me, just in case Amazon or whatever the companies fall or take a dip, we want to see what that impact has on the XLK relative to actual individual stock. So that'll be a lesson for you guys there. So take care.